Okay, Kipsters, you have made it through the Starry Messenger. I am making this video to kind of give you a wrap-up review of what we read about, the different ideas and things that we learned in this book. So the first thing I want to talk about is the genre of this book. You answered a question in the lesson already about what the genre was. And so I want to go over what the genre would be for this book. What is it? What kind of genre is it? Well, it talks about real people, right? It talks about things that happen in real life. That tells me it's got to be a nonfiction book. However, it also gives me information about people and information about the planets and things like that. So I know it's nonfiction informational. But there is one other thing or genre that I could classify this book as too, and that's a biographical book. A biography is something written about someone by someone else. So, for example, if I wrote a book about Mr. Kutak, that would be a biography, right? Because I wrote it, but it's about him. So the author of this book wrote the book about Galileo Galilei. So this is a biographical informational text. So I wanted to make sure I went over the genre with you before I got into the other key ideas. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the two systems that we talked about at the beginning of the text and throughout the text. So we talked about how in the Ptolemaic system, this was the system described by Ptolemy that showed that all the heavenly bodies or earths revolved around the earth, which stands still at the center of the universe. So if you see in this picture here, Earth is in the middle, and these are all the other planets when people thought that the other planets and the sun revolved around the earth. Then Galileo came along and questioned that, and Copernicus created what was known as the Copernican System, which was the system first described by Copernicus that showed Earth and the other planets that moved and revolved actually around the sun. So Galileo questioned the Ptolemaic system, but he did not create the Copernican system. He just kind of gave ideas and question and led others to believe that, oh, maybe you are right. Maybe the earth is not the center of the universe. And we know today that's right. So now that we have gotten all these great scientists and things that have done a lot of research and studying of the universe, we now know that the sun is in the middle and all the other planets revolve around the sun. Without people like Galileo, we may have never known that. And so he is a very important author and scientist, and all his findings and questionings are very important to our understanding of the universe and planets today. I wanted to make sure that I went over those things with you. Y'all did a great job today. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Please enjoy the rest of your day. And I love you. I miss you. Goodbye.